What determines it? What determines it? Good environmental change. Yeah. Starbucks. Yeah. Society is not soft, not like nice, friendly, or personal. So this perspective, what they say about it. What happened to it? The organizations, once they are created, the consequence of it is consequence. What happens when a niche is created? How come nobody has that answer? I think it's quite safe. Yeah, but later if you want to look up the detail, there are reasons why there's structural inertia. Yeah, some cost constraint for information and political constraint. Yeah, and they also talk about how do we create organization. We create it by network, strong tie, weak tie, you know that kind of thing, remember that? Yeah? Weak tie gives you information on how to start up a company. Yeah. So those are just the details. Okay, now today we are going to do two perspectives. One is called institutionalism. Yeah. Again, don't let all this perspective confuse you. They are in fact easy. Yeah, this perspective, population party, in fact easy. Everything is according to the environment. And environment means three things. That's it. Yeah? If you can bring in the details, you bring in the details. Now, this perspective is different. By Mayer and Rowan. Mayer and Rowan. Yeah, you address it by last name, yeah? Mayer and Rowan. They wrote this book, Institutionalized Organization. Formal structure as myth and ceremony. The name of the book itself suggests the whole thing is there trying to tell. Yeah, institutionalized organization. Organization has become institutionalized. Institutionalized meaning it becomes pattern. Formal structure. Something like what Weber said. Yeah? We talked about formal structure before, right? Structural approach. Formal structure is a structure that has hierarchy rules, division of labor. Those are structural approach. Those are formal. Yeah? Those are non-random. All organizations have that. Everybody thought that way. We thought that way. Weber thought that way. Organization is a fixed structure. But this perspective says that kind of idea of formal organization is just a myth. It doesn't happen. Globalization is a myth. Virgin policies. It simply means it's not real. We just thought about it. It's just a belief. Formal organization is a belief. And a ritual. Ceremony. It's just ritualistic. People thought it happened, so people just do it ritualistically. So we are going to look at organization as myth and ceremony. Yeah? Okay. If you remember this carefully, organization is myth and ceremony. Organization is not a structural reality. It's just an idea. Myth is an idea. Yeah? Globalization is a myth. Myth is an idea. It's not real. What kind of root it comes from? What kind of perspective, classical sociology, that would have given rise to this kind of idea? That organization is just a set of ideas. Which perspective? Which perspective? Say organization is an idea. Which perspective really answer the other one. This perspective says social reality is just an idea, no structural reality, no material reality. That perspective is called. That perspective should be called what? Perspective that focuses on ideas. That there's no reality, just the idea that is real. That perspective is called. Very good. Idealism. That perspective is called idealism. There are two branches of idealism, macro and micro. Yeah? Macro would be like the macro, so norms, values. Micro would be about our thinking. Okay, now the question is, which one it comes from? It comes from micro social. It comes from micro social. Let's have to think back again. Chapter 4. Who are these micro sociologists? We start, in fact, from Weber. Symbolic interactions. You know, Joshua Bernini, Goffman, phenomenology, Schultz. That kind of micro-sociology. Yeah. What do they say? Weber say we think, yeah? And the sum of this thinking is a norm. The interactionists, like me, Joshua Bernini, yeah? Say we think, but just not the sum of our thinking, the interaction of this thinking when people exchange their ideas, then they create the society together. It's not automatically that I think the same way you think the society is created. This perspective rejected Weber ideas, and Weber forgot to look at the process that the individuals create. The process of this creation is missing. Yeah? So this perspective, take that kind of idea and say we create the society. We create the organization. The organization is not given. The organization doesn't have all these rules, hierarchy. It's just a belief. It is just the ideal that we think together. Yeah? So it has rules. Now I change this a little bit, yeah? I just change this a little bit. I just label it as number so that when you write, it may be easier for you to write based on 1, 2, and 3. I told you if you write P, population cost, you should have a paragraph of Weber. Yeah? If you write institutionalism, you should have a paragraph of micro-sociology. Yeah? And micro-sociology, how to start? I think it is easier to start this way. That the society is not structural. You understand? You understand? There's no structure. Society is a creation, a social construct. Then we start here. Yeah? Starting with the idea. The root comes from Virgin Lupton, idea of social construction. Yeah, that all social reality is created, not given, not a structural reality. This class is created by us. The family is created by us. Singapore society is created by us. Globalization is the ideas created by us. It's shared ideas that people around the globe has together. Yeah? So, social reality is a construct. Idea social construct is something opposite idea of social facts. Yeah? Social facts is concrete, factual. Social construct is not concrete, not factual. It is created and recreated. Yeah, constantly is doing. So it starts here. Social reality is something that we create. construction is the process that we create social reality. So you can write in terms of social construction, or maybe better way to write is to say that organizations are social construction. Yeah, you may just want to write all this down, so that later you can put it in your essay. Yeah. Reality is a social construct. So it is about the set of shared meanings. We created. We forgot that we created. Choose call it for granted knowledge or common sense. Later relate to organization. Organization is what we create, but we forgot that we are creating it right now. And we take it for granted that it is given, that there is a structure. Yeah? Weber's idea of rationality is just an idea. It is a common sense. It is a taken for granted knowledge. Rationality creates, gives legitimacy to organization. This part we did last week. How we legitimize the type of organization. How we see this organization having rules, having hierarchy, having leadership is legitimate because of our rational idea. So now we are using our rational idea to create society, to create organization together. But we take it for granted. We don't know we are creating. We thought it's structural. Yeah? Then it becomes a myth. It is a myth. Yeah? To repeat, there is no structural reality, there is no social fact. Everything that we see is created by our ideas, by our common ideas. Yeah? One common idea in the society today is called rationality. Yeah? So with rationality, we create organization together that looks like there's rules, there's hierarchy. But don't forget we are creating it. We can always change it. But so much so that once we create this together, it becomes a common sense. It becomes a taken for granted knowledge. It becomes a myth. You okay? You understand? You understand? Okay. Yeah. So you are probably going to write this one.